The USA, comprised of 50 states, spans a vast area only marginally smaller than Europe. Within this diverse country, you'll find an array of breathtaking landscapes, cityscapes, and cultures. From the tropical islands of Hawaii to the desert landscapes of the Grand Canyon and multicultural cities like Chicago and New York, you'll never run out of destinations to explore. Here's a look at the best places to visit in the USA. Big Sur, located between the Carmel Highlands and San Simeon, Big Sur is a large, rocky stretch of the California coastline. Although it doesn't have any official boundaries, it spans around 70 miles of California's famous Highway 1. The area is a magnet for travelers on road trips who are attracted by the towering redwood trees and breathtaking beaches along the route. More than just beautiful scenery for driving, the area also provides plenty of top hiking opportunities that wind their way through several state parks encompassed by Big Sur. St. Augustine. Founded in 1565 by Spanish explorers, St. Augustine is the oldest continuously occupied European settlement in the U.S. today. Its National Historic Landmark District is a major tourist destination. The walkable downtown is made up of narrow colonial streets lined with interesting locally owned shops and outstanding restaurants. A trio of grand hotel buildings, built in the late 19th century, tower over the smaller reconstructed historic houses. As with many coastal Florida cities, St. Augustine also offers prime access to the Atlantic Ocean and year-round sunshine. Olympic National Park. The crown jewel of national parks in Washington, Olympic National Park has a mind-boggling diversity of nature. Covering a vast patch of the spectacular Olympic Peninsula, the national park is a thorough wilderness that spans from massive glacial mountains to dense and soggy rainforests. The region receives more rainfall than any other part of mainland USA. Much of that is snow, which over time has created over 250 glaciers within the park. With your rain jacket handy, prepare for a series of unforgettable hikes, such as those through Hurricane Ridge and the Enchanted Valley. Monument Valley Iconic. In look, Monument Valley's incredible geological features have starred in TV commercials, featured in films, and appeared in magazine ads. As such, they are instantly recognizable around the world, surrounded by a desolate and featureless desert that stretches almost interminably. The massive sandstone buttes rear impressively toward the heavens, their vivid reds and oranges standing out against the blue sky. Beautiful to behold, the valley between the rocks, as it was dubbed by the Navajo, is a must-see place when visiting Arizona. Aspen. Nestled in a remote part of the Rocky Mountains is the magnificent mountain town of Aspen, one of the world's most famous ski resorts. Once primarily a haunt of the rich and famous, it is now a very popular tourist destination. The small town lies on the banks of the Roaring Fork River, with majestic Colorado mountains rising all around it. Its scenic surroundings lend themselves perfectly to all kinds of outdoor activities, such as hiking and mountain biking. Most people, however, come for the four sublime ski slopes, which make Aspen one of the top winter destinations to visit in the world. Niagara Falls. The world-famous Niagara Falls straddles Ontario in Canada and the American state of New York. Located on the Niagara River, the falls are a culmination of the flow of water that gushes out of the upper Great Lakes and are actually made up of 3 falls: Horseshoe Falls, the American Falls, and the Bridal Veil Falls. 6 million cubic feet of water cascade over the ridge every second, making for an incredibly impressive sight, which draws an estimated 30 million tourists a year. Cape Cod. Cape Cod is an arm-shaped peninsula located on the easternmost part of Massachusetts. It has developed into one of the most popular destinations in the state in the summer. Lighthouses, cranberry bogs, sandy beaches, and walking and biking trails dot the Cape Cod National Seashore. The popular resort town of Provincetown, at the very tip of the peninsula, is the site of the first landing of the Pilgrims. While Cape Cod is known for its artist colonies and quaint villages, it's the village of Hyannis that put the Cape on the map because it is the summer home of the Kennedy family. Austin, known for its slogan, "Keep Austin Weird." This city definitely feels a little different from the rest of Texas. The population is youthful, thanks in part to the enormous campus of the University of Texas, and it also serves as the live music capital of the country. Austin is the capital of the Lone Star State, so don't miss the chance to tour the Capitol building, which is famously pink and even taller than the U.S. Capitol building. Also worth exploring are the paths that wind along Barton Creek and the Congress Avenue Bridge, where you can see more than 1 million bats fly out at sunset. Santa Fe. Founded by Spanish explorers in 1610, Santa Fe is one of America's oldest cities, and arguably one of the most beautiful. It is also the state capital. Building codes require new construction to maintain the Santa Fe style of Pueblo architecture, ensuring that visitors will enjoy picturesque views from every corner of the city. Santa Fe's cultural attractions include the Palace of the Governor's Museum, housed in the nation's oldest public building, with its permanent collection of 20,000 works of art. The New Mexico Museum of Art is a must-see attraction. Guests. Located in the northwest of Wyoming, the park covers a vast swath of the Rocky Mountains and is named after Grand Teton, the highest peak in the range, at 4,199 meters. The dramatic landscapes are stunning, and the glinting glaciers, verdant forests, and gushing rivers lend themselves perfectly to all kinds of activities, such as hiking and rock climbing. The national park is a great place to go wildlife watching, as elk, bears, and moose roam amid the splendid nature.